for the visiting.
Doris, in this one, we've got two very good shooting teams that love to focus on that three ball.
Well, there are certain organizations that lean heavily into this age of analytics. Both of these teams like to value the shots you most want. That's at the rim and now the three-point perimeter opportunity. So let it fly, guys.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. Now, here's Anunoby. Hart the pass to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep three. Brunson, no good. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. You have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. From 7, Towns, no luck.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
White up top, defended by Bridges. Here's Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
What focus there from Holiday on the shot. He really makes the most of his looks.
Pass to Towns. And stolen by Tatum. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And we all hear talk about Jrue Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
And the first one drops. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Runs in the pass to Towns. Now Bridges. Brunson right side. Towns for 3. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
On the wing, Bridges. White covering. Bridges kicks to Towns. Bridges against White. Just 5 to shoot. Will it go? Bridges misses. Celtics leading by 8. Brown dishes to Holiday. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. Driving to the basket. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Holiday.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
That one falls for Brunson. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Now here is Holiday. Tatum looking around. Off target from the baseline.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Now here is Holiday. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. And it's Brown missing. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 6. Count that bucket.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Here's Tatum. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, White. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges outside. Tatum against Hart. And here is Anunoby. Bridges with it. Still without a basket. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Brown the pass to Holiday. To the middle. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. And he gets it to go.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby.
Knicks substitution, number 5, Precious Achua.
Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Achua. Bridges outside. Shoots over White. A rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brown with it. Now guarded by Towns. Brown deciding where to go with it. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And at the top of the key, Towns. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now, here's Bridges. Brunson a screen on White. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Boston leading by 7. Tatum on the wing. The Knicks pull it in. Bridges inside, guarded by Holiday. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown, good.
I tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Hart kicks to Achua. To the inside. Porzingis with the steal. And here comes White, leading the fast break. They get it back. It's Brown on the wing. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Brown's got 6 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
They need this one. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Holiday. Brown outside. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 9.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Brunson. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Holiday dishes to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Pass to Brown. Out to Porzingis. Pulls it up. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 14.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And it's Brunson missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017, he's come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Towns. Still yet to score. Brunson against Howard. Another shot. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Holiday's got 4 rebounds in this game. White goes in, falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Oh, show a little stuff on the dribble drive. Derek White brushes off the defender. Yes, sir.
Towns finds Bridges. And the Knicks miss again.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. A baseline J. No good that time. Knicks trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brunson surveying the D. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Holiday.
Well, despite his size, Jalen Brunson loves to operate in the painted area.
And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. good on both. And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Now here is Horford. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Celtics lead by 19.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Down low. Robinson against Horford. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Happy to see that one go in after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Now here's Tatum, defended by McBride. Now here's Tatum. There's the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Here's McBride. He has yet to score. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Here's McBride. 17-point game. Here's Bridges. And again, it's New York.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Inside, here's Hauser. Pass to Horford. Here's Craig. Now Tatum, defended by McBride. Right side Tatum. Over McBride. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
Achua, the pass to Payne. To the right side. McBride with the ball. Tatum on him. Robinson for 3. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Pass to Craig. Here's Pritchard. Payne grabs the board. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 17-point game. And the shot goes down. Here's Pritchard. They set the pick from the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 15. Bridges inside. Craig is on him. Can't hit that one. Tatum with a screen on Robinson. Pritchard lays it up off the glass. Pritchard's got 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Great, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Celtics on D. McBride passes to Bridges. To the paint. Now McBride. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Celtics leading by 17. And here is Tatum. He's got 6. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Robinson passes to McBride. It's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Tatum. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Torrey Craig. And a switcher also for New York. Towns is checked in. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Clock at 4. McBride passes to Towns. Off target from outside. Celtics leading by 21 to the middle. Tatum draws the double. The wide open look here for Porzingis from outside off the mark. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Anunoby kicks to Towns. Back to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Holiday, the pass to Hauser. Inside. Stolen by Robinson. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Anunoby. And the shot goes in. Anunoby's got his second basket.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. Knicks trail by 16. Anunoby passes to McBride. Anunoby left side. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Pass to Hauser. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Here's McBride. Towns finds Anunoby. Towns the screen. Here's McBride, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Assist from
So it's Boston now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Tatum passes to Pritchard. And here's Porzingis for a three. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Anunoby right side. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. Back to Robinson. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Bridges against Holiday. Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's McBride to the inside. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Different look for New York. Achua, he's checked in for Robinson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Mikal Bridges. Celtics leading by 11. Outside, White. Brunson against Holiday. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Holiday. And 11 points for Jaylen Brown.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Brunson takes off. Anunoby has the open look. Trains the three-pointer.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Brown against Anunoby. Outside Holiday. Connects from three-point range. Holiday's got 9.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 13-point lead. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Now here is Horford. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. McBride with the ball. Brunson outside. Fades. The deep three by Brunson.
Wow, Jalen Brunson. My goodness, that was deep.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Towns. Porzingis against Anunoby. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Brunson with another miss. Celtics leading by 14.
2 minutes.
Down low. And White kicks to Brown. Pass to Holiday. Puts up a deep three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he's got it all working for him tonight. Holiday's effort level and energy are off the charts.
Now here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. Outside, Towns. And again, New York with the triple.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Here's Holiday. 12 points for him. White the pass to Brown. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jalen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Celtics.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Outside, Towns. Misses the three. Celtics leading by 17. And Holiday kicks to Craig. Teardrop shot. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
You see an illustration of how well Jaylen Brown understands their system. He's got great command of this offense.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Brown against Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. 19 seconds left to play here in the half. Now here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. Pass to Hart to halt the run. He can't hit that time. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Celtics running away with this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Tibbs going against a high power.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime. with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Now here's Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brunson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Brunson's got 15.
Oh, what a midair adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Holiday dishes to Brown. And they double up Brown. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. Brunson with some nice D. Knicks trail by 17. To the middle. Here's Towns. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Porzingis.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously, your 2 best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that. But we know this, Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Outside, White. Bridges with the steal. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Outside, Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum. Ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 9. Porzingis with the block. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort. Towns kicks to Hart. Towns a screen on Tatum. Tatum against Hart. Bridges inside the three-point line. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Celtics leading by 15. Brown the pass to Tatum. And the three off target.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Inside. Here's Brunson. Some solid defense from Brown.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And they double up Brown. Outside Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. With the shot. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Hart finds Brunson. Bridges with it. The three. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bridges has got 12 in the game.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. Doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
There's Brown with the three. Anunoby sends it back. Yep, that one goes in there. Brown's got 20 points. And so it's New York with it. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Bridges outside. Bridges double team. To the paint, stolen by Holiday. And here comes one, leading the fast break. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. 17 points in the game.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Now, here's Hart. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Brunson. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Holiday. Brown the pass to Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Knicks trail by 18. Brunson the pass to Towns. To the inside. Anunoby. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on White.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses. Fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Celtics leading by 15. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
No good on the free throw.
Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
And he's good on the second. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 16. Towns up top. Pass to Bridges. Pulls up on the elbow. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 14 points for Mikal Bridges.
What a wingspan on this young man. Able to get up and over defenders. Nice opportunity on the jump shot.
Here's Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Bridges against Holiday. From deep, Brunson. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pritchard passes to Brown. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Brown trying to free himself up. Tatum no good. Knicks trail by 14. Here's Brunson. Towns wide open. Off target from three-point range.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player. This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a three of his own. You've got to love it.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. On the wing, Holiday. Outside, Tatum. 5 on the clock. Over Hart. No good off the front iron. Knicks trail by 14. Bridges inside. Guarded by Holiday. Pass to Hart. Towns, a screen on Tatum. Hart, no good. Boston is on a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Tatum's shot is off. Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Out to Bridges. Buries the long-range jumper. Bridges has got 17.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here is Holiday. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Hart. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA, and Porzingis has got great instincts of when to dive and when to fade.
Brown finds Porzingis. Brown outside. And it's Boston with another.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Outside, Towns. Looking to get it going. Porzingis with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so here is New York. 15-point game. Hart kicks to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Here's the floater. And Pritchard pulls it down. Pass to Holiday. Puts it up from 12. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Holiday's got 14 points for the game.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Here's Brunson. There's the drive. Brunson, hard finish inside.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. 1:52 left here in the third quarter. Holiday against Bridges. Now here is Holiday. Guarded closer. Bridges with some nice defense. Now Brunson. Oh, there's the muscle from Brunson.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Brown outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the shot goes in. 7 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now, here's Achua. Still scoreless. And here's Brunson outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Brunson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Knicks. Hard against Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Look out below. Jalen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
Knicks trail by 14. Bridges outside. Achua inside. Hart wide open. He fires. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession. "16 seconds left to play in the third. And here is Brown. 27 points for him. Horford from outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Boston Celtics sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And the Celtics with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They've got Horford. Jason Tatum is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the Boston Five. Now here's Tatum. And he makes good on the layup. Tatum's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer and right now filling it up.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns against Horford. Towns looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Basket good.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
First team foul. At the line for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns. Shooting one.
The free throw drops for Towns. Celtics leading by 13. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Here goes Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
There is a deceptive quickness with Jason Tatum. When he's attacking the basket, it puts the defense in a compromising position.
Jason Tatum 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Robinson's checked in for New York. And so Tatum nails them both. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Outside, Towns. Good on the triple. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty three.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Payne. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Here's Pritchard. Payne covering. And he drives in. Good work there as it goes.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Payne. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Tatum passes to Craig. Here's Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Celtics another three.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And it's Towns missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Inside, Craig. That shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 16. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Cameron Payne taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And the Celtics making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Hart's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. You know, DB, I imagine any lineup could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the team lean on Al. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics.
For the Celtics, number 40, Luke Cornett.
Celtics leading by 15. Tatum with it. Outside Holiday. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A shifty player who really thrives on making the right play. Holiday sure runs a smooth pick and roll.
Here's McBride. Over Holiday. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 26 points for Jason Tatum.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
Anunoby outside. Lets it go from 11. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Fires from 18. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And Towns gets it to go.
Tremendous focus right there from Karl Anthony Towns. Shrugs off some pretty good defense and converts.
Pass to Tatum. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Now here is Holiday. To the middle. Here's Cornette. Towns with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 17. Now Payne at the top of the key. Towns. Pass to Anunoby from downtown. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul for the Knicks. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Here's Pritchard. Brown kicks to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Pass to Achua. To the inside. Here's Towns. Achua finds Brunson. They get it again. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Pritchard. Outside Holiday. Launches it. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Down by 15. Towns for 3. Drills it from outside. Towns has got 16 points here in the second half.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. White, he's checked in for Pritchard. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here's Holiday. Pass to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Porzingis kicks to White. Clock at 6. Tatum setting the pick for White. Tatum on the wing. To end the cold streak. It's rebounded by New York.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Towns, a screen on Holiday. Brunson against Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Holiday.
This guy is so cagey. Jalen Brunson gets that defender off their feet with the pump fake. So good.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Here's Tatum carrying the load for the team offensively.
He is a handful, always dangerous, and he's greedy for buckets.
Porzingis gets to Holiday. Out to White. There's the triple. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Brunson. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
On the wing, Holiday. Up top, Brown. Over Hart. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him. A nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Knicks.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Brunson.
Now, this is what Brunson does so well, right? He keeps defenders off balance and draws that contact.
Shooting from New York, Jalen Brunson taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Tatum dishes to Holiday. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Drills the three-pointer.
Gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
Here's Brunson. Outworking the defense. Again, Brunson.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Tatum against Hart. Outside Holiday. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 9th assist in the game now. Brunson against Holiday. Towns a screen on Holiday. Brunson goes in. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Outside Holiday. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Got a piece of it. Brunson outside. And it's sent back by White.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
Pass to Tatum. Brown outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. And it's White missing. Hart with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Brunson outside. He takes it in. Brown against Hart. New York needs to get off a shot, and Towns throws it down.
Assist goes to...
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Banked in off the glass. Tatum's got 30.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
So it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, Jaylen Brown.